Today, I'm gonna get started on this monster pop-up. The lady that owns this bought this at an insurance auction. So she's never really seen inside of it because the winch came in pieces. There's several pieces. This is the biggest piece. That's the way she got it from the auction. I guess maybe they found the pieces in the door. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna get started today by gotta take this whole back wall off to get to the winch because this is a high wall Coleman and the crank handle goes in here, but there's a chain that hooks the top part of this is where the winch is, and down here is just the big screw. I could never think of the name of this lift system. I'll put it in text up here. So yeah, the winch is remote, and in order to get to that winch behind this wall, we have to take this metal off. So no big deal. All we have to do is get this corner trim off. It seems like the metal is not really attached other than over here on the sides. I raised the pop-up up just a little bit because I thought I might have to get to these rivets, but on second glance, it looks like this metal just goes up, tucks them under here. Got a couple of screws on the bottom. So get the trim and the screws off the side, get the few screws off the bottom. That piece should come right off. Once this comes off, then we should have access to the winch. See what all I need to order to get this thing up and see what she bought. First thing we're gonna do is take and split this screw cover right here. And it'll be probably brittle as all get out. Yep. But we're gonna put new on it anyway. It's got Phillips screws. So let me go get some tools. We'll get these corner trims off. Got all the screws out of this corner trim. I'm just gonna very gently pry this off with a screwdriver. Might have to take and cut the silicone over here. Break that seal. Actually, act like it's hanging on pretty good. Getting started is always the hard part. That's definitely going to turn this piece of metal loose back here. So let me get the trim off the other side. There's a, for sure there's a, maybe not. I thought there was a couple screws on the bottom. Oh, okay, nope, just the sides. Chilly day here in southern West Virginia. Good day to break out my new hoodie. I'm not a big hoodie guy, but I know a lot of people are. My brother's one. So if you would like to have one of these awesome warm hoodies, go to my website, hillbillyrv.net, and you'll find the link to go to my merch where you can buy your own hoodies, t-shirts, some other goodies on there. And hopefully by the time you see this, I will also have hats and stickers on my website. You can buy those directly off my website. I hope that's up and running. It's been a little while coming, and I know that y'all like to buy the hats and the stickers, but for some reason you just didn't like the way that I was doing it. So it's gonna be much easier now. Just go to the website, should have a merch link, pay for it. I'll put it in a box and ship it right to you. Back y'all up a little bit. All right, let's see how this is gonna work. there's our winch. Let me show you. Yeah, let me give me a light. Look down in there and see what all I think I need to buy. I think I see what I need to order. I think I'm just gonna get a whole winch rebuild kit or a whole winch kit and probably just replace it all. The winch is a weld-on item, but I think you can just replace all of the guts of the winch without actually cutting the old bracket off and everything. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. That would be a major pain, but I think we can just rebuild the winch. So this video will be continued. For me, it's gonna probably be a couple weeks. For y'all, it'll be, I told you it'd just be a second for y'all. I got my parts from Beckley's RV. I guess it's Beckley's RV. They're in Pennsylvania. If you need any parts for these old Coleman pop-ups, or I think other brands of pop-ups too, they're the people to contact. Because when Coleman went out of business, they bought all their parts, and then apparently they've started manufacturing stuff or having stuff manufactured. So there's a pin down in here that I need to knock out so I can change this shaft, because I cannot get the old drive. I think they call this the drive hub. I can't get it to thread up on there, so I got a new one, but I need to get the old one out. So let me knock this pin out. Hopefully it moves easy. I don't have to go all the way out. Oh, they got really good videos on their website. Don't go now, but if you need to see how this stuff works, go check out their website. So this pin should pull right out. I don't know what all is going to fall out of here. Nothing if I hold my mouth right. I have it figured out. I think the pawl sprocket will come out, and that will release the rest of that stuff. So there's our pawl sprocket. We're going to lay that right here so we know which way it goes. And then all this stuff should slide right out the bottom. Oh no, see, we're going to have to get the chain off of it first. There we are. Alright. Well, that's just a sprocket. Where's the clutch go? Well, I don't know. Looks like it should go. I think it should go between the sprocket. That's what I'm thinking. I might have to rethink this. Where's the clutch is missing? Well, I'm gonna have to go to a Pop-Up Camper Pro on YouTube. See where this clutch is supposed to go. I mean, he sent me one, so I know it's got to go in here somewhere. So let me go watch a YouTube video, and I'll be right back. I found the old clutch. It was just down in there behind that bracket. And this is why he wanted to send me a new one. This thing's covered in grease. He said a lot of people oil these, will just spray oil and it ruins the clutch. So it's a good thing I got a clutch. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff up and put some fresh grease in these two bushings. Minimal amount of grease so we don't end up with this mess again. This washer came out also. It kind of goes in this one bushing and pretty much just sets in there flat, flush, I should say. I'm gonna stick it together, see how it looks, and then I might go see if I can watch another video. Because I actually could not find a video on this clutch and stuff. So maybe I need to go look a little bit harder on their YouTube page. Okay, Paul, get over where you belong. Alright, I'm gonna go struggle with this for a little bit. I spent some time riding around on the struggle bus, but I'm pretty sure everything is good. Because this is our, I think they call this the drive shaft adapter or something. It threads on, it's supposed to thread on the big threads on that shaft. So I'm just gonna stick it in there, see if it threads on. Yep, and it does. Here our paw works. When we loosen it up, the clutch disengages and the chain moves the opposite way. That's how these things work. Awesome. Now we've got this nut that goes all the way in this tube and threads on this part. That's what holds this on. And then we have a pin put in here which will correspond with our crank handle, and we can crank this thing up. So let's yeah, didn't bring enough extension. Ain't that the story of your life? Just 3 inches too short. So let's get an extension, put it on there, put our nut in our socket. They do recommend putting a little Loctite on that. Okay. Alright, we'll tell you what, let's make sure everything works, and then we'll take that nut back out and put some Loctite on it. What you think? Huh. So that thing will come plumb. Oh, I forgot some stuff. My bad. I forgot some stuff. I couldn't figure out why it seemed weird. I forgot all kinds of jiggly bits. All kinds of jiggly bits. Alright, get that nut back out there. Probably. We're going to have to put the jiggly bits in while it is on the shaft, I do believe. So we have a spring, we got a nylon washer. We've got 2 metal washers. I'll throw them on the floor. Alright, so the spring goes first, and then the nylon washer, spacer probably, and then the 2 flat washers. So let's put the nut back on here. See if we can push all this stuff up in there straight and get it up on that shaft. Well, yes, I think we did. But I think if we're going to Loctite that nut, we probably should do that right now. Are we confident enough to do that? since that socket fits the inside diameter of that thing, and it slides in and out, I know all of our jiggly bits went where they belong. Yeah, I'm not gonna Loctite that right yet. I'm not confident enough. Get the winch repaired, I think. We're gonna see. Let's just get this thing raised up, see what happens. I'm gonna set y'all up here just in case anything exciting happens, and y'all have a front row seat. So hopefully nothing exciting happens, but if it does, just for y'all, just for y'all. I must have got the winch assembled correctly. All four corners are going up. It went up. Who has two thumbs and wants to see inside this thing? This guy. Grab a light. Hopefully we don't get squished. The screen door is, okay. Starting to see it now. She was rotten. The roof was rotten. These braces up here on the ceiling are not original. I think somebody just covered it with 1/4 inch Luan and painted it white and put all these braces, because they didn't bother putting the track for the screen door back up here. And I don't even, hopefully the tracks are in here, otherwise it's gonna make the screen door a little difficult to work. This is the one that has it has a shower with a cassette toilet. It's got a microwave. It's got a full RV oven. It's got the refrigerator. It's got the furnace. Yep. So now we know why it went to the insurance auction. That was almost bad. All right, well, now we know why it went to the auction. The roof leaked, rotted roof, and somebody convinced their insurance company to pay them for it. I have people trying to do this sort of thing all the time. They'll have a leak in their RV. They neglect it for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, emergency, emergency. I have an insurance claim. I'm like, no you don't. That is lack of routine maintenance. It ain't like you just, there was some kind of catastrophe. A tree limb fell through it. It's just lack of routine maintenance. So now we know. I will get some pictures for this lady, and I will send her said pictures. And I expect she's probably gonna just take it like this. She likes to do stuff herself, but as far as the lift mechanism and everything, she preferred me to do it. Because this is the second one of her pop-ups that I worked on. Real nice folks. Go check out their YouTube channel. It's We Bought a Campground on YouTube. They don't post a ton of videos, but maybe if y'all went and watched more videos, they would post more videos. Because she does a fantastic job. They have big celebrations. Halloween's a big one, and they really do a great job. It's the campground they bought was Sandy Springs Campground. Not exactly which town in Ohio it is, but it's in Ohio on the river. I'll put the city it's from up here, and I'll put their contact information in the description below. And since we're talking about the description below, there's all kinds of stuff going on down there. Websites, Patreon, PayPal. If you want to help me out a little bit, that'd be awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. I am doing, at least once a week, I'm doing some Patreon only content. So if you want to see what that's all about, go check my Patreon out. And that's that. And I tell you, that's it for me today. Once y'all get done, get down in that comment section. Leave me a comment, a criticism, concern. I got a wedding to go to. And y'all have a fantastic day.